What's up, guys? We are finally ready to go to the Southwest. We have the doggies with us. We made sure that the RV is unplugged from my parents' shore power because last time that happened, this is what we ended up accidentally doing to their brand new house. Yeah, we decided to drive off with the RV cord still plugged in. Yeah, that was about a $450 mistake. Anyway, it's freezing cold here. Are you ready to get to the Southwest?
I am so ready.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we have one more announcement to make before we get there.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go?
Hold this real quick.
Yeah, she's got to go get something real quick. Just 1 second. Oh.
Meet Sam.
We have a new addition to the family. So we will explain more when we get to the Southwest. You'll see us in the Southwest right about now. What's up, everybody? Michael and Jenny here with Duet, Justus. We have officially made it to the Southwest. Yes! It is a warm and balmy 65 degrees here just in southern Arizona, and we are having an awesome time. But what we wanted to do today was tell you guys the story of everything that transpired over the past 3 weeks to kind of transition us out of the stationary life we were living back into RV life. And let me tell you, it was quite the adventure. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning.
So we are finally ready to get the RV out of storage. It was super exciting. One thing we wanted to do first though was start this transition off right and basically get it spotless from the inside to the outside. Unfortunately though, the weather that week was not that cooperative except one day.
All right, we have 1 day to clean this.
I've got the outside.
I've got the inside.
Let's get this done.
Go team.
Michael scrubbed down just about every square inch of the outside, and I made sure to sweep and wipe down every surface, every crevice on the inside of the RV so that everything was ready for us to move in.
Oh yeah. Got the purple working gloves. I mean business.
So a little background, you guys probably already know and have heard a lot of this, but my brother and his family were preparing to move overseas to Dubai, and my sister, this is a new update, my sister who had moved earlier this year to North Carolina was moving her family back to Nashville from North Carolina. We thought it was absolutely hectic, and it was, but we had no idea how hectic it was gonna get until the movers got there.
The Dubai movers for Jenny's brother and sister-in-law came a day early, and on top of that, they came an hour and a half early. We definitely didn't want any of our stuff to be shipped over to Dubai, so we made sure to get as much of it packed up into trash bags, and we just threw it in the Civic, took it over to the RV, and basically had to just lay it all out so we could organize it that day. We still have space to walk in here, thankfully, but today is dedicated to getting the RV ready because this is going to be the first night we're sleeping in the RV for full timing again.
Woo!
Yeah, so I know
it's my bed.
You missed your bed?
I missed my bed.
We're pretty sure we got everything that we owned except for one thing we know for a fact is on its way to Dubai right now. It's probably on a shipping container. It's our can opener. I know, it's so important too, but we ended up buying a new one anyway, so yeah. But we got most of our stuff completely put into the RV, and thankfully we didn't have that much stuff, so we were able to organize it, 90% of it that day. Jenny needs to get rid of some clothes.
No, I
she has so many clothes that she never...
No.
Oh man, uh-oh. We definitely had some stuff to work out, but we were able and ready to drive to my parents' house on Christmas Eve to spend the holidays with my family in central Missouri. We were super thankful to spend a lot of quality time with my family. My brother actually flew in from LA, and yeah, we got to spend a lot of quality time, thankfully in the warmth of their house. It was definitely not warm there. It was brutally cold. Yeah. So as soon as we couldn't stand the cold any longer, we just had to get some work done. We packed everything up and we were on the road again in the RV heading to the Southwest.
We drove for nearly 10 hours that first day. We stopped to get gas, and I just randomly looked at an app on my phone called Find My Friends, And I saw that my dad was in Oklahoma and I had no idea why he was there. I called him and figured out he was on a business trip. So even though we were a little bit east of Wichita, we decided to kind of switch back a little bit, head down 3 hours south to Tulsa. And it was kind of awesome because we were able to see my dad and we got out of freezing temps that first night.
How cold is it here?
It's probably about 37 degrees, but it's above freezing, so I'll take it. We had so many projects we needed to get done on the RV, and as soon as we hit Tulsa and we were above freezing temperatures, I decided to take the time to continue working on a propane issue that I had already started at my parents' house. Good morning, YouTube land. Today, we have more projects to do on the RV. As you know, we are here in Columbia, Missouri, and we woke up this morning to a LP regulator that was leaking underneath the RV, which we were smelling the egg smell from the propane, so it's not a good thing, which it basically means we need to get a new regulator on it. It is insanely cold here, but we need to get this done before we move to the Southwest. So I went ahead and turned off the main valve for the propanes. There's no propane being supplied to the RV itself, and that should stop all of the leaking, and it did stop all of the leaking. I called a local shop. They have a 2-stage horizontal regulator in stock for about 20 bucks. So I'm gonna try to do it myself. We'll see how it goes. I called Camping World and they said that they would charge about $220 parts and labor. So Jetty and I are gonna jump in the car and then we are going to head to this local shop in Columbia called Tyree, and we shall see what we get. There it is. This is the saving grace. It's 25 bucks, and Camping World was gonna charge me $90 for this part. So I was able to get that regulator put on, but I needed to test out to see where another small leak was coming from. But unfortunately, the soapy water that I was spraying on it instantaneously froze because it was so stinking cold in the Midwest. So thankfully, it was above freezing in Tulsa, which was good enough for me to crawl underneath the RV, find that leak, and try to get that leak fixed. Aha, there it is. Coming right off of that.
He did it! Woo! He did it!
It's the next morning. I could not for the life of me figure out how to tighten a certain fitting together on the propane line for the regulator, and it just dawned on me I was using the wrong tool. I was using a crescent wrench, and this piece that I was tightening onto it was a 6-sided piece. So I was like, why did I just use a socket wrench and then, leverage it with a crescent wrench on the other end of it? I can't even explain it. I'm exhausted. I feel sick. But the propane is completely fixed. I installed the LP regulator. The only problems I've ever had with working with propane is making sure that the fittings are tight enough, because generally you're working with like older copper piping and you have to have the correct tools to do it, and I just don't know a whole lot about propane, but I figure it out as I go, and today is another success along that journey. We have no leaking propane anymore.
So after the propane got fixed, we made plans to meet up with my dad later that afternoon, and unfortunately, sickness set in.
Hey guys, what's up? I just got back from having dinner with my dad, and we have some bad news. I came home and Mike is worse. He has 102.7 temperature, and we're pretty sure he has influenza, so my poor baby is sick. Short-term goal is to get some smoothies for Mike, and also some just really healthy foods that he can eat to try to help his body fight this as best as possible. But
we got this. Oh man, I hope we can get a video out on Tuesday.
Yeah, there was no way we're getting out a video that week.
you don't look good, babe.
Kind of matches how I feel. We're gonna drive 3 hours south to get it out of the freezing temperatures, and then we'll kind of reassess the situation tomorrow. I hope this doesn't get any worse, but we gotta do what we gotta do, and unfortunately we have to drive separate. Jenny's driving the Civic and I'm driving the RV. So, whew, let's get on the road, see how it goes, and we'll rock out from there.
All right, guys, you heard it. We will see you. We're gonna attempt to drive, and yeah, I can't believe he's up for it.
Up for it's a pretty strong phrase. I'm feeling good, tired, I'm exhausted.
That is not true.
Huh?
You're feeling good?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I love your optimism so much.
Ain't no other way, baby.
We needed a couple hours down the road, didn't we, honey?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. You did so good.
Oh man, tomorrow's. I hope I can do more tomorrow.
I'm so sorry you're feeling sick, sweetheart. All right, it's the next morning. Look who's looking alive. Looking pretty good.
I'm only at 101 fever right now. I think last night it got to what, 103?
103.3.
103.3. So I was pretty warm last night. But yeah, I'm feeling better today. I'm feeling energetic. I feel like I look better. And we have about 13 hours to drive, probably more than that. So we're gonna hit the road and see how far we can get. I'll probably get fatigued before then.
Mike is already asleep. He is so exhausted. Poor thing drove as far as he could today. So, the RV's a mess, but that's okay. We're gonna wake up tomorrow refreshed and see how far we can get. Isn't that right, Chase? Alright guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday the 9th. It is a video posting day, but unfortunately we are still sick. And I said we because now Jenny is sick. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Jenny, say hi to the camera. She picked up whatever I have. It's most likely the flu. Last night, so we finally stopped at an RV park, got the RV dewinterized, and got water back in the tanks, so we can now take hot showers with our instant hot water heater, and yes, it is working awesome. So we gotta do that, take showers, let the doggies out, and we're gonna hit the road. We can usually only go about 100 miles, at least I can, before I get too fatigued, too tired, to where it's not safe to be driving. So we're gonna stop at some Wal-Marts along the way, probably just do 100 miles at a time, depending on how we feel. So yeah, we're gonna do a quick community posting because unfortunately we don't have the energy to post a video, but hopefully we feel better soon. Say bye, Jenny.
Bye guys.
All right, we'll see you when we get something done. Bye. Hey, baby. Hey.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Not good?
No.
Man, I hope you can get some sleep. My goodness. She's in the stage I was 2 days ago.
Not good.
Not good. You're headache, cough. Well, baby, I hope you feel better. Is there anything I can get you before I go to the store? All right. Bye. What's up, guys?
Hey guys.
Last day in Roswell. Last minutes in Roswell. We're on our way to, I don't know where. We'll figure
Somewhere
out.
warmer and more west.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
It got back down below freezing last night. Wah, wah. We just can't seem to escape it. Like,
Yeah.
Today is Friday. We should have been in Arizona like 2 days ago. Like,
I know.
if we would have been in better health, we could have easily driven 10-hour days. It's going to be cold again tonight, so we got to drive another probably 6 hours or 7 hours before we can get to temperatures that are not going to be freezing ever.
Yep. I'm so feeling up to it though. Like, today is the first day in about 4 days that I have not had a fever. I don't have the chills anymore. My skin is not sensitive.
Really?
Oh my gosh, I don't have a headache. I just realized.
Yay!
I have a tiny one. When I move my eyes, I can feel a little something weird.
You're on the mend.
But I'm like, I am gonna survive this, which I was not sure about yesterday.
She's on the same thing I was, like, she's just 2 days behind. So if you're 2 days behind, that means that today you should be feeling significantly better by the end of the day.
I'm so excited.
Tomorrow
to feel
you should be feeling like you're back to normal. We were finally well enough to make it to Bowie, Arizona, where we were able to take long hot showers, fill up our freshwater tank, and also we have 2 5-gallon water storage containers that we filled up as well. So now we can carry, I don't know, 60 to 65 gallons of water, which is awesome. We had to fill up some propane before we made it out to our first boondocking spot, but we were on the road again and we were feeling good. Yeah, we're excited to get some work done and we're both feeling pretty good. Aren't you feeling pretty good?
I'm feeling awesome.
Yeah, so hoorah, we're over the sickness and we're ready to go get settled in our first spot in the Southwest. We can't wait.
Are you dogs ready to go? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
So that pretty much brings us into the here and the now. That whole trip was a crazy whirlwind experience. I would say the sickness was definitely the hardest part to get through. We stopped at about 1 million gas stations along the way. That's where I'm at. My favorite place, Pilot. And all along the way, we had a new travel companion, Samantha, that we introduced to you guys at the beginning of this video. So let's take a little bit of time now to kind of explain that whole situation. Oh, hey, Sam.
So yeah, this is Sam. Sam is 12 years old. She's a mini dachshund and she's little itty bitty. She's 6.5 pounds. And Sam is my brother and sister-in-law's dog, the ones that have moved to Dubai. And due to various reasons, Sam did not go to Dubai with them. So she's gonna be hanging out with us. We're not sure for how long, but you know, we're happy to have her. And Sam, the main reason was because Sam is older and they don't allow international flights with animals going to Dubai. So she would have had to go on a cargo ship and it would have taken 2 weeks to get there. So anyway, they weren't really sure that they wanted to put her under all that stress and if she would handle it well. So yeah, that's how she ended up with us. So you'll be seeing her. She gets along really well with the other dogs, which we're really happy about. So yeah.
And she loves it out here in the desert.
Yeah, she loves it out here in the desert. So we're having a great time. We are getting our goals accomplished in 2018. Being here was the first goal and we did that. And yeah, thank you guys for joining us along our journey. And we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. And as always,
I will see you on the next video.
Bye guys.
Go get him, girl. Go get him.
Weeze is here. Weeze is here. Weeze is here.
Get it. What are we doing right now?
Chicks, we're here.
We made it. Where's Sammy? Where's Sammy? Look at you, girl.